If it's one person in the palace of Ile-Ife wey no dey like wetin the Oloris dey do, especially this their dubious acts and their maneuvering and manipulation both against Queen Naomi and Kabiyesi and the throne, it is Iyanifa. My correct and wonderful people, welcome back to Mystical Blog channel where we dey give Natanda and ogbonge gist wey dey fly up and down from inside the palace of Ile-Ife. My correct and wonderful people, it don dey happen. Iyanifa has stormed the palace aggressively, and not that she stormed the palace aggressively, it's just that she is very, very angry, and she has caused the Oloris in the palace. Yes, because of the complication that they wanted to do to Queen Naomi triplet. Right now inside the palace of Ile-Ife, it has been prophecies that are coming here and there about the triplet of Queen Naomi allegedly, because we never still know whether it is triplet or it is going to be twins in the palace, because many rumors and many things has been flying up and down. The gist has been from different places. The gist don't become say Queen Naomi is going to give birth to triplets by the special grace of God, and some people are saying it is what, twins. But right now Iyanifa has come and said she know they like waiting this Oloris them they do, because Queen Naomi had to lay a very big complaint to her of recently about how they attack her inside Akure mansion, sending different things. Is either you see a pied chicken, is either you see a big python snake, is that you see something that they tie inside just together with her pictures, juju where they bury, coming to disturb her. Iyanifa is not really happy with it, and Iyanifa stormed the palace. So yes, Kabiyesi self, everywhere inside the palace was really trembling. Everywhere inside the palace was really trembling, because she had to curse the Oloris them. And she told them that anything that happened to Queen Naomi's pregnancy, because many prophecies has already come by, that it is not prince-tedinical that you will see that is from the gods. That this particular one that Queen Naomi wants to born, that the gods is going to be more stronger than prince-tedinical. That this is the real liberation that is coming to Ile-Ife. And you know, everything about royalty is all about prophecies. The gods is intervening and everything. This time around, Iyanifa said these Oloris in the palace want to switch many things. Yes, there is nothing these Oloris cannot do. If you know the account of how they switch babies from boy to girl and all those things, spiritually and everything, because everything inside the palace is all about spiritual things. It is the ancestral home of Eledumare, of Oduduwa. So everything inside the palace is all about spiritual. And the most of the Oloris, especially the likes of Ashley and Miriam and Ronke, they know the implications of spiritual things in the palace. And that is why Iyanifa has stormed the palace aggressively and caused this Oloris them, telling them that anything that happened to Queen Naomi's unborn baby will be on their head. Yes. Anything that happens to the unborn children, triplet of Queen Naomi, will be on their head. That is what Iyanifa told them in the palace of Ile-Ife. Right now, all of them are looking at themselves, because everywhere is shaking in the palace. And this is for a very long time they have seen Iyanifa doing this kind of thing, or coming to the palace, ranting and shouting on them with higher voice, with everything. Then if you look at everything that Iyanifa has been saying, if you look at how she has been putting everything right now in the palace, you see that she is really very careful and very strong in her words. Yes, she did very strong in her words. So she know they really want anything to happen to Queen Naomi, because she has been the guide light of Queen Naomi in the palace of Ile-Ife. We still remember the time when Queen Naomi was inside the palace, after everything was beginning to rephrase, the Oloris coming to the palace, the new wedded people, and everything. So it was one of the reasons Queen Naomi went out of the palace. Everybody know about the story. But this time around, Queen Naomi was not going to come back to the palace at all. But Iyanifa can't tell am say, Omo, she needs to be in the palace. That this is her prophecy. That Kabiyesi knows about it. So it was Iyanifa who went and what spearheaded and went to Queen Naomi's place in Akure and assured her that nothing is going to happen to her this time around. And if you watch everything that is happening in the palace of Ile-Ife, Iyanifa has been one of the people who has been what? Who has been keeping their promise. She has never intervened in the palace of Kabiyesi in terms of Kabiyesi telling the Oloris to do, but she has seen how these Oloris are behaving. Sometimes it's good to observe. She has observed everything that the Oloris has been doing in the palace, the spirituality and everything. And if you watch lately, you see that Iyanifa has only spoken only once or twice about the DNA matter. She has not talked about the DNA matter inside the palace of Ile-Ife because she wants Kabiyesi to do what he has to do. But she told Kabiyesi, remember the future. Remember the future. That is what she told Kabiyesi. So seeing all this katakata way they happen for inside the palace, Iyanifa right now is not happy because this particular triplet or twins that Queen Naomi is going to give birth to has been ordained by the gods. The prophecy has been has been aligning by the gods. And she has seen that these Oloris are trying to tamper what they have to do. Yes. Because the prophecies has been coming, the revelations have been coming in the palace that Kabiyesi should be very, very careful on the return of Queen Naomi inside the palace of Ile-Ife. It is not that they are not going to allow Queen Naomi to come back to the palace. It is not that Queen Naomi will not come back to the palace again or thereabout, but there are implications and complications which the Oloris are trying to maneuver. They have been going from one place to another, from one Mamalawo to another, digging out juju, bringing out different things. If you watch everything that is happening, they have been going from one place to another. The ones who are following Kabiyesi, trying to take one or two things of Kabiyesi to use it and work on their favors. They are looking for different things to do. That is why Iyanifa is really, really angry with these Oloris. Because we have seen different accounts allegedly as they take Prince Tedinikal, is that you see they take his something, or they'll take one of the artists, or you see the pictures as a vocal point to manipulate all the issues spiritually. But it has been God and the help of Iyanifa, the Ifa priest and Kabiyesi, who have been protecting Queen Naomi in this her current situation where she did right now in the palace of Ile-Ife. In this correct position where she did in the palace of Ile-Ife. If you watch everything. So Iyanifa is not taking it lightly with these women. Iyanifa doesn't want to take everything lightly again with the way the Oloris are going inside the palace of Ile-Ife. She has said enough is enough. Because when the Ifa priest and the Ile-Ife elders, when they heard everything, everybody was shocked alive. Say, hey, Iyanifa has not done this kind of thing in the palace before. And she tell them that anything happening to Queen Naomi's child or unborn children or unborn triplets, that the worst is going to come on them. Yes, that the worst is going to come on them, that the gods will show them who they are. That they should be ready for the vengeance of the gods. That is what Iyanifa told them. They should be ready for the vengeance of God. And not only of God, of the gods. Eledumare and all those things. They know the tradition, those women. They know the tradition. So my correct and wonderful people, seeing that this thing where they happen, Kabiyesi did not say anything again because this is what the Oloris them need in the palace. Yes. This is the kind of thing that they need in the palace. So this is the kind of thing that the Oloris need in the palace of Ile-Ife. So I don't see why Kabiyesi is not going to say anything. He is not going to say. Because this time around, Iyanifa has the stage. Iyanifa has what? Has come. And she has seen all these things spiritually. That is why she came to what? To tell them. That is why she came to tell them. So my wonderful and correct people, how una take see this matter? Before we continue, I say make I give you a better salute and telling us say thank you very much to all my subscribers. Please don't forget to like and subscribe to our page, and don't forget to share and drop your comment on the comment section, because now here be the one place where we dey give you Atanda and Ogbonge gist where they fly up and down from inside the palace of Ile-Ife. Yes, so the alleged information we just reach us now. We say the Oloris are in big trouble as Termblîňg inside the palace of Ile-Ife as Iyanifa storm aggressively to what? Place a curse on them, according to the complication of Queen Naomi in the palace of Ile-Ife. Right now, my correct and wonderful people, now so the matter take they go as the great Iyanifa don cause the Oloris as they attack Queen Naomi's unborn triplets in the palace of Ile-Ife. Yes, Kabiyesi now is now looking at all the Oloris them. They are now looking at themselves. They know what they are doing. The Mamalawos in the palace, they know what they are doing. They are now beginning to look at how things are going. They are looking at how things are moving now. The way they are observing is the way also Kabiyesi is observing, Iyanifa is observing, the Ifa priests also are observing. Because any wrong move from each of those people, the Oloris in the palace will pounce on it. So seeing all these things that are happening, Kabiyesi needs to do something. But the moment we start saying Kabiyesi needs to do something, it is that moment Kabiyesi self will just leave the matter. Since he say, Iyanifa don't talk now, no need now, I want no be problem. That is it. They say Iyanifa has spoken. That one is no problem. But if you watch everything that is going up and down, watching everything that is going right in the palace of Ile-Ife, you know that there is a very, very, very big problem. Kabiyesi needs to protect Queen Naomi by all cost. Kabiyesi needs to protect Queen Naomi by all cost. Watching everything that is happening, watching everything that is going on. So my wonderful and correct people, looking at all these things right now, looking at the matters that is going up and down, looking at everything that is going, you see that the problem now is not that this one or that one is happening. The problem right now is Kabiyesi need to stabilize these Oloris them. And how is he going to do all those things? That is the question. Because he has told them, go to the new quarters I'll be for you. Go to this particular place which I've done for you. That is it. But all today, what did they do? Nothing. The elders in council has come out in their own, in unison, saying the same thing. The kingsmen of Kabiyesi, the Gezi ruling house, also mentioned the same thing. But rather, the Oloris are still there. We heard that Olori Miriam also disrespected Kabiyesi as of yesterday in the palace. But no one, my correct and wonderful, will still bring that gist for now. See how everything take in waka. But don't forget to like again, and shout out to all my subscribers and to those who have been engaging in the comment section. I say thank you very much and God bless you all. Please don't forget to continue liking and subscribing to our page. Gracias.